So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo, and his appreciation of the game is a step above most.
Yeah, he's thinking. He's had a shot! Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Haaland, spread it left. Well read, nice interception. Well, played right into his path. Olise. Bayern Munich are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. It's Roberto Carlos. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha tries making a foray down the right.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Good delivery, but no joy.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Tries to get it clear. Joelinton. Nicely aimed pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Haaland. He's found a way through.
Haaland, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Torres. He's shifting through the gears here. Beckham spots it and intercepts. Bastoni. Olise. Haaland! And another try! There it is!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
At a time.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Bayern Munich leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Can he finish? He's got a goal! getting better and better.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
And here's Neymar. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he get away here? Opts to play it back. Bruno Guimaraes gets a foot in here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Roberto Carlos.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Roberto Carlos. Guardiola. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Guardiola. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Olise. Olise, who's set up one goal so far. Linton. Good running, strong and purposeful. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Now there's a fine ball. Rafinha! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
Number 24, Erling Haaland. Number 19.
Oh, terrible pass. And yes, it's there!
The goal scorer for Brazil after 82 minutes is number 10, Neymar!
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key. Bayern Munich probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Bastoni calmly anticipates. Ljungberg. He is just caressing the ball. Goes down, but nothing given. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Danilo, he's picked his way through. Now the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business. And Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody,
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
How can you overlook a player who has a name like this guy, Xavi Simons? He plays on either wing or as a false nine. He's quick, he's versatile, he's hard work.
Simons! Now, who's going to be first to this?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Simons threads one in. Now it's Memphis Depay. Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Rivaldo. Bayern Munich, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Memphis Depay. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Guardiola. Now it's Bellingham. Schouten. Fairman. Reinders.
Oh, really well played.
That looks a cracking ball. It's Memphis Depay! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Reinders couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Roberto Carlos.
Bayern Munich truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Bastoni. Ake. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Rivaldo. De Vrij did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And there's the end of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here, the game still up for grabs, and the half-time score 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Shapes to shoot. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Stefan De Vrij. Gakpo is herring after that one. Bellingham. And it's Rivaldo. Bayern Munich still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Dumfries. Into Stefan De Vrij. And it's Van Dijk. Gakpo.
Attendance for this match was
60 minutes played.
71,898.
Gakpo looking to run onto it.
That's going in strongly.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Rivaldo. Rivaldo going full tilt down the left. Rivaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Adams does well to get it back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Your impression so far, Jim?
Bayern Munich are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Bellingham. He's away! David Villa!
Bayern Munich really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Memphis Depay. Simons. He's found the way through.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 10, Memphis. Coming
They're
on to
avoiding the
replace him
blatantly
is
obvious by not getting the ball
9.
into the opposition box.
Substitution in
That's where it
progress.
has to be. The Netherlands certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
And time is up. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. The action has already started. Scholes promptly onto that, and that is that. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Kim Min-jae. He's a player who has all the characteristics that modern centre-backs need. But
Scholes! Bayern Munich with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. Nice control. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Scott and the shot! Well, the clearance is short. Guardiola. Shot a goal! Goal! Bayern Munich!
look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
After 17 minutes is number 9.
Bayern Munich have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Lee Kang in. Shot could be on. Yamal. Bayern Munich are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Yamal. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation, and that interception was most necessary. South Korea are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems.
Bellingham! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Son Heung-min. Kim Min-jae. That's Lee Kang-in.
Bayern Munich can certainly afford to see this half out.
It's Son Heung-min! Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Bayern Munich come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline. Terrific header! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
After 51 minutes is number 9, David Villa. David Villa.
Bayern Munich are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
David Villa.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, played through for the wide man. Has a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's a decent clearance. Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. Movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's bustling through here. Bastoni. Yamal. Yamal powering forward here. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Bayern Munich have their third corner.
Coming on the field is number 42.
Roberto Carlos plays it short.
Substitution.
Cleared without hesitation. Bayern Munich perhaps contemplating their next change here. Lee Kang-in. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Lee Kang-in really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Musiala! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Musiala just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So the fourth quarter of the game.
Coming on to replace him is number 13.
Roberto Carlos moves short.
Substitutions taking place.
He's had a hit!
Okay, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. Ljungberg! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Bayern Munich really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Corner count is rising. That's 6. Roberto Carlos plays it short. There's the hit! Bayern Munich will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Now that's well seen too. Bayern Munich have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. He's cut it out. And here's Musiala. Musiala! Now, who's going to be first to this? They get a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. David Villa. Coming on the field is...
Oh, that's fabulous. Musiala!
Mbappe.
Oh, he's really drilled it.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced.
added minutes
It was
has been
really well
indicated.
drilled.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lee Kang-in. It's a good spell of possession. The chance! This time, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Lee Kang-in goes short. Guardiola with a fine tackle. And that is as far as it goes. Bayern Munich are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive...
You